Bersih has called on the government and the opposition to negotiate a law to provide Equitable Constituency Development Fund, CDF. The law would encourage distribution of equitable funds for all MPs, taking into consideration state needs rather than a blanket distribution. The electoral watchdog said it was a missed opportunity in Budget 2023 to create such a meaningful reform.
Even if we don't agree with their politics or ideology, they are duly elected. And because of that, as a matter of principle, um, when you give allocation or withhold allocation from these opposition MPs, you are in some way disrespecting the voters of those constituencies. And it is quite contradictory to Malaysia Madani, where one of the pillars is respect. The second reason why this is important is a matter of the manifesto. PH made it very clear in their election manifesto that they will give equal CDF to all MP, regardless whether they are with government or with the opposition. So this is clearly a manifesto promise. And I think the third reason that is, I think, very important also. I think all Malaysians, regardless of which political divide, we want to see political stability. And one of the problems that we see in the last 2 years is party hopping. Now, one of the main reasons given by those who usually hop to government side, is the CDF, because when they are not with the government, they don't get anything. But when they hop to the government, they get in the past 3.8 million a year allocation to be dispersed out.
Thomas said that it does not take a lot for the government to implement the reform.
We will regard this matter of equal constituency development fund as a low-hanging fruit. In other words, it is something very doable. Uh, right now, it is totally at the discretion of the Prime Minister. And what will it cost uh, taxpayers? So the government MP get 1.3, but now as far as we know, the oppositions are not getting anything. Now, if you were to give 1.3 to the 74 opposition MP, it comes to 92 million or something like that a year. Now that is 0.024% of the budget that was just announced, 386 billion. Now it's just a tiny drop, but I think it will go a long way